Dana here, and welcome to my vlog around the house. What you're looking at is a 5-year-old dishwasher that we're only able to use for 2 years because the heater went out in the system. And do you think I could find another heater to fix it? And to do that, to get the actual parts for the machine back at that time frame, you actually had to have a certified technician come in and look at your dishwasher and repair it at, I don't know what their rate is, I think it's like $150 a service call, something like that.
An hour.
Or an hour. And
nobody charges by the service call.
So this is what we're looking at. This is the pump, and this is the heater. Well, unfortunately, you can't get the heater without buying the pump. So I was able to find on eBay, somebody was selling one out of a store demo, I guess you want to say. And I started pulling it apart, and I was able to find one. They wanted a new one on eBay. They want as much as $219 for it. I was able to find one for $60.
And as an aside, you can buy the whole thing right now for $4.99.
$4.99.
Brand new, out of the store, guaranteed to work. The whole freaking dishwasher.
And we paid
I paid $749
for it. And you would think you would have been able to get all the parts for it by just going back to Lowe's and say, hey, I need a heater for my dishwasher. But that didn't pan out. So, and that's as simple as what it is. It's just this here is your heater. Now here's the water as it rolls out the thing. Now how I found that out is because of the flashing lights. Now there's a manual, and depending on the flashing lights, it'll tell you exactly what's wrong with it. So, and what they want you to do. So, in the end, I wound up having to...
Actually, it'll really tell you what's wrong with it if you fix it and hook it up to the smart part of the dishwasher. It will communicate with your phone. But you have to actually have a working dishwasher to do it.
Right. Now this just twists off of here, and then now you have the heater, and then you have the pump. But you wind up having to get the pump at the same time. There is another model that has the pump, and the heater element actually goes inside, and then you can pull just the element out, replace it. But not in this case. It looks like that, and you have a little thermocouple right here that tells the system whether the pump is actually working. So it's really easy to take out. You just got 2 little plugs here. Here's your ground wire, and then it's going to push in both sides here. You got another one here that plugs into the side of that, and then here's your primary connection. Then of course you've got your 2 hose connections that go like so. Let's go open the box and see what I got. Like I said, you get on eBay and you can bid on several buy now, and then just selling. Oh boy, got popcorn. Okay. Popcorn. And here we go. All right. Here we go. Sweet. This is all together. It's missing the thermocouple, so you're going to have to put the new thermocouple in. And there was the ground wire, and they cut the ground wire. So, screwdriver on it, get that back in, and then we'll get the rubber. All right, let's go ahead. I already had the thermocouple out a while ago, so a couple out of that one. Excuse you. All right, thermocouple go back in here, making my video interesting, huh? All right.
Pocket is not a lady.
Burp, burp, burp. Pocket,
Cigarette.
pocket. Okay.
What? Because you smell pot? Because you smell peanut butter? You think it's for you?
Right. Connect your heaters. We'll get our primary plugged in. Primary here. Go primary plug in. Okay. Pretty tight, huh? Okay, let's get that out of the way. Okay, this is how we're all set up. So this one's going to go on here, go in that on that boot, and this one's going to go into that boot, and then you have your two clamps, and then you got your two wires. They're going to go on to your heaters, and then you've got this one right here, which is going to connect to your thermocouple. And then you got your little rubber mounts. They go right here, and then you're going to be in that, and that's all there is to it. Don't forget your ground wire, which I gotta connect. Okay, go ahead and get that ground. Get that ground connected. Ground. Okay, get our ground wire connected. Two different sizes.
do you know that's all that's wrong with it?
Don't until
Oh, terrific.
we run it. But that's what it's been. It's been the heater all this time. So.
And it hasn't drained.
Hmm.
And it didn't drain. It stinks.
It's not going to completely drain, unfortunately, because it's going up. It's like I said, when it's going up, then it's going to freaking drain back down, out the other side.
That thing is supposed to solve that problem.
Huh? Well, yeah, in a way,
It's
because
supposed to help to pull it
originally,
up.
well,
The suction is.
it's going to keep a vacuum.
I read the
there.
internet.
So, well, maybe it will. Because you are going to have vacuum, or it's going to be, you're going to have suction coming up, and then the water's going to go out. So it's going to take, it should take everything that's.
It's not going to back up into the sink again.
I don't think so, because this is what we didn't have before.
Okay.
So you have to have this aerator. You know what it's called? You know what we're calling it?
Air gap.
Air gap, yeah. So you've got to have this, and where that's going to install is over here. That's what this one. That's why you have a when you get a sink, there's going to be a hole over here, and a lot of times that hole is just got a cover, so you don't really pay any attention to it. But that's what it's for. It's for a dishwasher, or if you have a garbage disposal, and that's what it's for. So if you don't have, you got to have this in the system.
Or,
if you don't, it's not going to work properly. Or what?
If you have the soap dispenser that goes with my faucet that never got installed.
It could be that.
Just saying.
But yeah, I know.
Just saying.
But
Could also be that.
But the original reason for that is if you've got a garbage disposal or a dishwasher. That's what this thing. That's what it's supposed to have. Is this air gap? So that's where we're at. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go back there. Let's do last.
So one part of the old one is still good and one part of the old one is not?
Yeah. You got some?
So can you reuse the part that's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It can be used if the pump is bad. Yeah. Now you could use the pump. Okay. But in this case, it's the heater. So.
No, I'm just saying. So we should keep that.
Oh yeah, if the pump goes out.
We should keep that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Make sure these boots go on here. Don't. Be surprised. Okay, so we need to make sure that these go on here and seal, and then same with this, and then be able to put your. Because you could put this on, and then underneath, it flipped over. So I need a tool to make sure that don't happen. Okay, a little tool to make sure I get that lower boot on. Get the boot on there. Sit down the bottom down there. Pops in. And I made sure that my boots are on here. Okay, not rolled under. And I get your little rubber rubber holders. Hey. There we go. Hold it up now. Woo. All right. Nice. Okay, because there's one of them that, oh my God. This one here is already, it's glued to it. So you don't have to, there's no seal that has to go here. You just got your clamp that's on this side here. Go ahead and put our heaters on here. I don't think it makes much of a difference which one's facing on here. Okay, we're grounded. We have a rubber here, just so you see what we got going here. All right, that's the way she needs to be. Make sure your boots are on here, just like I said, and you got your clamp. This clamp's on the inside because this is glued to this. This one here is already attached to the bottom of your dishwasher tank. So it's going to come out. The water comes out of here, goes through the pump, and then goes out here as a discharge. And that's going to come up this tube here, and then on out. Here is your heater for this particular model. Like I said, there's another model that actually has a heater element that actually slides in. You bolt it to the thing, it's got a seal around it. It's not like this. You just cannot, unfortunately, they just do not sell this by itself. You've got to buy the freaking pump as well. So here we are. These are your heaters. And this plate is what heats up your water. And if it's not getting the heat that it needs, it's telling you by this thermocouple that it's not getting the heat. All right, so she's all together. You got the rubber insulator mounts. This is your main plug here. That runs your motor. Thermocouple, your two heat wires, 2 clamps, and now we'll go ahead and install our cover over this. And it goes in like that, and then that goes like so, and then my screw. And it fits in this one just fine. Okay. Very nice. Alright, takes care of that. Now we gotta flip it over. Now we gotta put the ground, my hose. Put the hose to the wall now. All that good stuff that I disconnected when I took it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip it back over. Yay! Finally get this thing fixed after freaking 2 years of sitting here. it is light. It's no, it is really light. And just get your adjusters where they need to be level and all that. Drain hose and the Elmo. Through the wall here. Water supply hose, and then of course your power line. I had actually made did mine in my extension cord.
Hey, she's upright.
Yep, upright. Sliding in there. I still gotta make the hole big enough for the area.
I thought you made the hole big enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Put it in there.
Where the dogs chewed up the insulation on the side.
Yeah, no.
Because you dogs are assholes. Sorry. You dogs are brats.
Yeah, on the back.
Is your mouse trap back there?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
What's back there?
Right. Alright. Okay. Next,
You gotta put the
drain hose and hook up the primary feed.
Then you gotta put the front back on.
The front back on.
The bottom kick panel that you
Oh,
in
yeah.
the head. I don't know where you hit it.
Alright. Here's someplace.
I think it's behind the toaster.
Our drain hose. That's gonna go on your smaller line.
Ew.
Stick it on there. Bigger one. Alright, so your line coming out of your dishwasher is going on the smaller one, and then the one going up or coming out of here, going into your discharge in your sink drain line is going to be the bigger one. Now, went out and bought some universal drain hose here. See, there's no changing it, so you're stuck with 6 feet. All right. So this is going elbowed in there. I'm gonna hose that. Gotta make it fit. It's not universal because it's not gonna. There's no way to squeeze down on that. Oh no. Let's see. I don't know if I can get that off. That is solid on that. I've got to get a have to find a reducer. How is that? This is my issue. This one here can, as you can see, you can cut it down. They got like 3 different sizes. And this can be cut down. This one cannot. So what I need to do is...
How come it's wet under there?
Right, because it's wet under there.
Well, alright then.
We'll have to figure out why it's wet under there. Probably because it drained out of that freaking hose when I was in here. Yeah. By the way. Okay, so I've got to find a reducer. Make a couple more
Honey,
hose cuts. Yep.
why do you have to cut that when it's the same size?
What's that?
There's 3 different sizes.
Yes, exactly.
So why do you...
I don't, huh? Well, I've got to cut that because it's got to adapt. But, okay, I need to get some hose clamps. I need to get a reducer. And then we can go from there.
That's what I don't know.
This is where we're at. I had to take that elbow off of here. Well, it took a little bit, but now that's going to go inside. I had to get a piece of my hose that I got running around, and that's going in here. So once I'm going to get some super glue, put it around this, slide it in here, and that'll be permanent. Also, I can put a clamp around it.
Here you go.
And that'll hold it even more. But it's gravity. There's no real pressure on that line. All right, there we are. See if we get the clamps on here. Right, got discharge hose from the dishwasher coming into here, and that's going to push it right back out, and then there's the discharge line going to your drain in your sink, and then that is in there and drain into that sink. So now what I got to do is we got to get this through there, and unfortunately that is stainless steel, and what I'm using right now is a step drill to do that, and it takes a little bit to do because again it's stainless steel, one of the hardest steels there is. So I'm not going to waste your time watching me do that. When I get the hole drilled, then we'll go from there. Okay, now after spending an hour drilling a hole through stainless steel and breaking a couple of things because the freaking drill got out of hand, make sure you don't have anything in the way. Right there. This little designer cover goes on like so.
Doesn't it have anything to do with how it's turned?
Yeah, it might. It's something, I don't know what would be.
I looked on the package, it doesn't say.
If something pisses out of there, I don't know, at least it'll go in the sink. Alright, so I got a spare one of those. Okay, let's turn our water on. Get this sitting on a little bit. That's for now. Over here. Alright, I'll go down, plug her in, and hopefully she works. I take it just does not like me. Whatever it was, as you can see, it chewed completely through my wires and was sitting right up across the frickin' copper pipe. So when I went to plug it in, guess what? Surprise! And a couple years ago, it got going on my frickin' water lines that run into my house. Okay, we're good here. I'll come back with electric tape and tape that up. My fuse box. It blew my top one here. Okay, here we go. Let's not have any more surprises when I plug it in, okay? Ah, man. Here we go. Very good. I like it. All right, we are back up here. I mean, that opens. There you go. Like you're leaking there. Alright, let's alright, who's a smart butt? What? Alright. Okay. Not sure what she's got in here. She got anything in here? Like I said, we had this. Come on. That belongs down here. Had it for freaking 2 years, and all of a sudden got a flashing. So ever since then, it's just been a plug in the wall. So let's see, power. We do have power. This is all touch, of course. And I guess I'm going to have her under normal. I want to do a free. You just want to do a. I don't know what I'm going to start with. All right. We'll have to see. It starts up. Now we'll wait for it to do whatever it's going to do. So, we got water going in there. Okay, so again what we have is the direct drive motor for it. Well, this is the pump. This isn't direct drive. It's totally something else. But there you go. You can't get the heater without getting the pump. So, sit on that like so. That's your cup. And you sit at these little holes right here. That's going to sit in there just like so. Your primary plug is in the back, so it's going to face you. This is your pump cover. Line them up. And you twist it, and
well, how'd you fix it?
It's locked. Fix what? Just plugged it in.
You said it was.
I hoped it wasn't fried after that, but I just repaired the cable. And I just had to cut it and hook it back together again. So I had plenty of cord, but whatever it was, chewed through the freaking wires, and it stayed laying across the hot water line, which is copper. So when I went to plug it in, it's laying on the copper, and it went poof, freaking sparks everywhere, and of course then it blew the breaker, which goes to that. It goes to the mud room. So, but I don't know what it is down there, but whatever it is, it's still there. It's not a rat. It's bigger than a rat. So I'm assuming it's a freaking squirrel. So we'll have to find it.
Well, if it's a squirrel, you'd see nuts and stuff.
Well, we do have nuts and stuff running around down there.
Well, then it's a squirrel.
That's what I'm saying. We got hot water coming in. That's good, good, good.
You're gonna have to have a heart track from
Well, I don't know what I'm
those.
saying. Okay, she knows how to use it, so. Oh! You just turn it off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the deal with that?
I turned it on though.
I wonder why.
I'm washing the machine.
Okay. Why it's doing that? What do you got going now? You got it running still?
Should have.
It's thinking about what it's doing.
Well, it's doing now.
Is it?
Should be running.
I think it's thinking about what it's doing. I don't remember. Do I remember it doing that? Is it supposed to go off the cap?
Here it's going.
Okay, there we are. She's down to 16 minutes, but I can feel right here. It's hot. It's hot, hot, hot. And when it drains, my hoses are hot. So that fixed that. She's gone through her whole cycle, and we have no codes.
Everything I have says there.
We have no codes. If we had a code, it would be telling me right here. It wouldn't say end. So there we go. She is done. No codes, and I felt that I felt the inside at certain times, and it was really hot. I felt when it was draining, and it was really hot. And it is really hot in there. Woo! Yeah. Awesome. So that fixed it. Thank God. All right. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share, and we will catch you on the next Dana's Vlogs Around the House. And this was replacing the heater, and like I explained, you can only buy the heater and the pump together on this LG direct drive 5-year-old dishwasher.